Hey Libra, it's your honest homegirl, 𝑇ℎ𝑒 𝐻𝑜𝑛𝑒𝑠𝑡, and this is your intuitive timeless reading. So when you see this reading is for you. Take what resonates, what doesn't resonate, leave for another healing homie. With that said, if you're new to my channel, what's up? How are you? If you're a returning healing homie, what's up, gang? How I do my readings, I do your intuitive message first, and then I do your honest talking tarot session. And if you like to be nosy, you can definitely stay tuned to the end for when I pick cards for what your person may want to say to you. Okay, Libra, a lot of you guys may be dealing with a Virgo. Some of you guys could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For others of you, you may be just going within at this time. You probably staying off social media, really focusing on you, focusing on your own energy at this time, reflecting on the things that you've been doing, the things that you thought, the things that you need to do. And I see you having victory with that. I was told to tell you, being in your own energy, having your own influence on things without other people's opinions is going to be very beneficial to you, because that means you will be following your heart, your true self, because you tend to allow other people to influence you, and spirit wants you to influence yourself. Okay, you'll have more victory that way when you influence yourself and not other people. A lot of you may be having difficulty being vulnerable at this time. Some of you may feel foolish for being vulnerable or trying to be vulnerable, or you just feel like if you're vulnerable to someone, you'll feel like a fool. Some of you are taking that leap of faith and you're following your own heart. And even though it is being difficult, it's difficult for you to be vulnerable. I feel like you'll be vulnerable with someone and there will be some type of success with that after you have closed yourself off. For others of you, what you believe is your truth at this time. So whatever you believe, that's going to be your truth. And that's honestly the God's truth. Like, whatever you believe is your truth. For others of you, if there's something that you don't have knowledge of, or you need some type of insight on, Spirit is telling you to consult an expert so that you can make sure all your I's are dotted or your T's are crossed. So if you need a lawyer to read something, have that lawyer read over whatever paperwork. Especially, you better get it done before Mercury retrograde, because I believe Mercury retrograde hits December 28th. So any contracts that need to be signed, make sure you're consulting an expert to sit there and break down legal terms to you so that you understand what it is that you're getting yourself into. Even if it comes to a job, read the fine print. If you're buying something, read the fine print. For some of you, I'm seeing synastry charts. So some of you may want to get in a relationship with somebody to save yourself money, time, energy, all of that. Get a synastry chart reading, okay? So that you can see how y'all relationship would work out. For others of you, I do see you guys just taking a leap of faith on doing things differently, doing something new, okay? Whether that's in a relationship, career, friendships, whatever. All right, if that has resonated with you so far, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. But let's get into your reading. So let's get a card for self-awareness for Libra. Let's get a card for family and friends. Well, damn, you got a lot going on with family and friends. We'll take it, though. Let's get finances. Some of you could be going to get a Christmas tree at this time. I heard late is better late than never. So maybe y'all guys is at the last minute getting a Christmas tree and find relationships. Okay, somebody's getting in a commitment. All right, so things are getting completed. Cycles are being completed at this time. Anything that was unfinished business is about to be finished business. Okay, anything that you started and didn't finish is going to be completed. Okay, like I said, you're going to have success with your own influence. So even if it's in relationships, follow your heart. What do you want? Do not sit there and allow other people to influence you on what it is that you should be doing in your life. Okay? When it comes to your relationships, nobody needs to be knowing your business in your relationships. Y'all Libras love to tell y'all business and tell your partner's business. Stop doing that. That's the only way you're going to sit there and be able to sit there and have a relationship with somebody. The reason why you can't be vulnerable with somebody and trust somebody with your emotions and stuff is because You like to tell your partner's business, and then you think that they're going to tell your business. Stop telling people business. It's just that simple. And then maybe when you trust yourself, you'll be able to trust your partner. Anyway, let's get to the self-awareness. You guys are starting to realize or get in tune with your emotions, okay? You're learning to nurture yourself. You're learning to put that Band-Aid on that wound or whatever and allowing it to heal all on your own. Maybe in the past, you guys have always needed your mom to help you cope with your emotions and help kiss your forehead or kiss the boo-boo that was on your knee and things like that, even as an adult. Some of you could have been mama's boys. Some of you could have been daddy's girls. Take it, or a mama's girl, whatever. And you're a female. Either way, at the end of the day, you are learning to regulate your own emotions, allowing yourself to have space to feel how you feel, but also change how you feel if it's something that's negative. Many of you at this time, you are realizing that your child may need more of your attention emotionally and mentally, okay? And you're nurturing that, okay? You're nurturing your children at this time. They need your presence, okay? Many of you at this time, you could be thinking about motherhood, okay? And realizing that if you want to be a mom, there's certain things, aspects within yourself, characteristic traits within yourself that you need to obtain before you can become a mom. Or you could be thinking about this, you could be thinking about the mother of your children at this time, or becoming more self-aware of how you interact with the mother of your children, or how you interact with your mother, or just females in general, okay? When it comes to love relationships, because we got a lot here, you could be dealing with another Libra, or you could be seeking balance in a relationship. Some of you, you could be having to go to court due to a relationship, okay? If there was any injustice done when it comes to family and friends, if there was anything, I don't know what this is. You could be blocked from certain people, family and friends at this time, because there's a necessary change within you. For others of you, you could be trying to seek balance in relationships with family and friends that Spirit's like, no, you know. Either you need to change, they may need to change. Take it how it resonates. You know exactly where you are in life. You know if you need things to work on, and if you're the low vibrational person or not in a situation. But something's being blocked. Some of you Libras could be blocking out the necessary changes that need to occur when it comes to family and friends. Like, you could be literally avoiding the fact that you need to change the dynamic, change something. And it's like, you have a male ancestor here that's been like manifesting that you do this change. Like, there's a necessary change that you need to do. If you're a male, you need to get it together. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, sexually, all of that needs to be balanced out. But if you are like avoiding certain things, the necessary change is going to happen with or without you, okay? It's just going to be harder. And even if you're a female here, if there's a necessary change that you're trying to avoid, Spirit is like, your male ancestors on the other side, they're like, masculine energy is like, it got to get done. We don't have time for excuses. It got to get done. Either you change on your own, or we're going to make some shit happen to force you to change. And you're going to be wishing that you did it on your own. Because when Spirit does it, you ain't going to like it. Now, for others of you, if you're trying to like, I don't know, there's like a friend group or some type of family members that, I don't know, I feel like you blocked people because you're trying to like, back to the intuitive message of you being influenced by yourself. I feel like you are being divinely guided to do that, and you're blocking family and friends out of your life so that you can make this change. Like I said, you could be going into hermit mode and not talking to, excuse me, to nobody. There's a spiritual burp. Yeah. Well, hiccup. There could be a hiccup with family and friends that forces this change to happen. Like some shit might pipe off. Ooh, I hope nobody getting hit with a pipe. Well, you may catch somebody with a pipe. They might be smoking crack. I don't know. But that ain't funny. They may need help. But the thing is, it ain't your responsibility to help this person. There's something here that there's a block. Okay, the influence of family and friends could be blocking you from the necessary changes that you need to make for yourself. Because I keep telling you, Libra, you guys, you love to allow, I know you love your friends and your family, but the opinions don't matter when it comes to your life. Because your life is your life and you have to live that life, nobody else. You following somebody else is going to lead you to misery because now you're living the life they want you to live and not the life you want to live. And I feel like that's why Spirit's like, Like Spirit could literally be making people distance themselves from you because you won't distance yourself from them. So it's like, you're not going to change until you separate yourself from your friends and your family. And it's not like it's permanent. It's temporary. Sometimes you got to go in solitude to fix what you need to fix for you, follow your heart and do what you need to do, and then come back to your friends and family. And then that's when you'll know who's really there for you, who really rides for you. Because if you went and stepped away for a while to better yourself, those people that genuinely love you unconditionally ain't going to have no hard feelings. They ain't going to feel a certain type of way. They're going to understand that you had to take some time out, whether it was 3 months, a month, 6 months, a year, for you to get your shit in order for you to get back on track. And they're still there loving you and supporting you. But it's like, for some reason, it's like you want to be surrounded by your family and your friends so bad, and Spirit's like, no. So since you won't distance yourself to make the change, I'm going to force them to distance themselves from you so that you can sit there and be in solitude to change whatever it is that you need to change. And that's definitely a male ancestor, uncle, grandfather, father, that has manifested this in your life for you. So if you feel like people are being distant with you, you're exactly right, because they want you to be influenced by yourself. They want your own thoughts, your own feelings, your own morals, your own values, you following your heart. Yes, family and friends are important, but when it pertains to the life that you need to live for you to better you, they are not included in that. That's all you're doing. You have to do that for you, nobody else. Now, when it comes to your finances, you got a question here. You don't know maybe when or where money may come in for you. Some of you don't know what you want to do in life, what your passions are, okay? But by you not being around family and friends and you being in solitude with yourself, this question will be answered. You'll be able to sit there and figure out what you need to do, where you need to go, what job you should take, what job you shouldn't take, how to make your money, how not to make your money. Whatever questions you have with finances, how could I invest my money and multiply my money? How can I sit there and learn how to, get in the stock trade, learn how to open up a business? Whatever questions you have, you will get those answers, but you need to go into solitude. You need to figure out what it is that you need to do for you. You'll get those answers. You don't need your family and friends for those answers. Go to God. Have an honest conversation with the big homie upstairs, and you will get those answers. Whether you're in the right place at the right time, or you have a conversation with somebody and they offer you a job, or you might run into a book in the library, or you may see it on TV, or somebody may recommend a book for you and you read it and it changes your life. That's how God works. Sometimes it'll be a complete stranger and not your family and friends that will help you answer these questions when it comes to your finances. Because I'm sitting here hearing the word how. Some of you are even asking why. Sit in solitude. You'll get that download. You'll get the answers that you seek. I promise you. Now, when it comes to love relationships here, okay, marriage is on your mind. Commitment is on your mind. Okay, family is on your mind. You building your own family. You having your own family. You having a wife. You having a husband. You want these things, right? But Spirit is like, how are you going to get this and obtain some type of commitment if you don't work on yourself? You are asking for this perfect mate. You're asking for this soulmate. But you have a difficulty with being vulnerable. You think the person that you asking for wants someone that's difficult with being vulnerable? No, they want someone that can be vulnerable with them. They want somebody that can sit there and express how they feel and know how to communicate and have their ducks in a row too. Nobody wants to be with somebody that they got to worry about. You want your person to be on their A game. Well, you need to look in the mirror and ask yourself, are you on your A game? Do you have everything that you need completed? Do you have discipline within yourself? Do you know how to manage your money right? Because a partnership, a commitment, it needs to be equally yoked. You see, this is a full circle with a full circle coming together. Bridging that gap. But you both have to be equally yoked. You don't have to necessarily have as much money as them, but if you know how to manage your money that you have, you know how to save with whatever budget you may have, that's all Spirit is asking of you. If you want someone that's going to be emotionally intelligent, someone that's going to sit there and fulfill your every need, you have to be capable of doing that for them too. So whatever it is that you're asking for out of your person, your partner, your commitment, or whatever the case may be, you better make sure you're doing it too. You can't ask nobody to do something that you ain't doing for yourself yet. And that's on God. But let's look at how relationships have impacted you over the years. Okay, this could be happening now. This could be happening in the future. Especially if you keep choosing the wrong relationships, toxic relationships, unhealed people. And the only reason why you attract them is because there's something within you. Hold on, guys. Let me get this cord. You guys need to ground yourselves more. Look, a lack in affectionate behaviors. Someone, you want a commitment, your partner is going to want someone that loves them, holds hands, hugs, and kisses, and things of that nature. Okay? Maybe you didn't have that in your past relationship, and you done became Stone Cold Steve Austin, and you don't do none of those things no more. Or you didn't have this as a child growing up with you, because majority, I would say about 85% of the time, your problems in your relationships as an adult stem from your relationships with your mother and your father. Okay, maybe they didn't sit there and show you enough love and affection, and you're treating them how you're treating your partners how your parents treated you. And that's not fair. You need to take that out on them, not on that person, because they ain't your parents. We also have selling drugs. Some of you guys may have had to sell drugs to get by, to maintain a relationship. You over there, I keep telling, especially my men, date someone in your budget, okay? And don't be out here selling drugs for somebody that won't even go out there selling drugs for you. You over here risking your life and your freedom to sit there and impress somebody. Are they going to be there doing a bid with you is the real question. You out here doing this, and I'm getting scamming too, in denial. Some of you could be in denial about the things that are going on in your relationships, and some of you became alcoholics because of them. But these are things that you need to heal, and when you go into solitude, you'll figure out what it is that you need to work on within yourself. But let's see what your person may want to say to you, Libra, or what you may want to say to your person. Spirit, what are the messages for Libra? Somebody could have you blocked. They could have changed their number on you. You could have did this to them. Somebody could be trying to end them, okay? Well, that's what they think. They could be on the run. Somebody could be looking for them. It says, have fun while you work. I will still choose you. Somebody may want a threesome with you. Someone has sorrows at this time, or this could be you guys, or this is what you could want to tell them. In the moment, I love my family. Would you believe me if I told you the truth? Acts like nothing's wrong. Okay. Those are the messages. Let's get some homegirl advice for you guys. Fun times are on the horizon. But the thing is, you got to put in some work on yourself first before you could get to the fun times, okay? And change is good. It keeps your ass from being stagnant, okay? And let's get an oracle message for you. We have ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desires. Then I kept telling you guys this whole time, follow your heart. Follow what you need to do for you. Do not sit there and take the influence of other people at this time. It's your influence only. All right, Libra? That was your reading. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you next time. Bye.